and we are ripping some 2024 Heritage High Number. It's going to be a 6-box team break, but I do have a fresh case in front of us, so we will take the top 6 boxes and get to ripping. But before we start, I'd like to list off everybody and the spots you guys purchased. We have Jeff with the Diamondbacks, Rockies, and Astros. Austin with the Braves. Daniel with the Orioles. Joseph with the Red Sox. Greg with the Cubs. Kevin with the White Sox and Angels. James with the Reds. Kurt with the Guardians. Nicholas with the Tigers. Justin with the Royals. Ben with the Dodgers. Warner with the Marlins. Tim with the Brewers. David with the Twins and Mariners. Matt with the Yankees, Giants, Rangers, and Nationals. Craig with the Mets. Chris with the A's. Daniel with the Phillies and Pirates. Matt with the Padres. Derwin with the Cardinals and Rays. And finally, Matthew with the Blue Jays. Oh, and you're right, Matt. It is the 12-box full case. On our sheet for the office, we had it listed as a half case, but you are correct. It is a full case, so we are ripping all 12 boxes of Heritage. But we do have a sheet here in the office, so we know what breaks are going on each day. And on that sheet, it said 6 boxes. But I do see the eBay listing right here, and it is a full case. So strap in, we're going to be here for a while, because it takes about 2 hours to rip a full case of Heritage. And hopefully one of these boxes has a red auto for us. I want to see the hand-numbered autographs. All right, everybody, our boxes have been freed. Let's get to ripping. And good luck to you as well, Matt. We're going to start off with our box topper. It is going to the Reds with Christian Encarnacion Strand. So CES is our first box topper. All right, good luck, everybody. We are off and away. Ranger Suarez on the white border. There we go. Look, some of these packs are a little tricky. They do not open very easily. Raciel Iglesias on the aqua. Ooh, and we got our first bit of numbered action, and this one is going to go into the random machine after the break. It is 2024 rookie pitchers, and this one is 114 of 699. And what we'll do at the end of the break is just have a 4-way random with top left, top right, bottom left, and bottom right. But for this card, the Marlins will have a 3 of 4 shot to win it. Ronnie Mauricio on the rookie performers. But we should run into several of the quad cards, so we will do a random at the end of the break for all of them. There's Hunter Renfroe on the blue border. Zach Little on the high number short print. And there's our first of the variations. It is Lane Thomas on the black and white. So there you go, Guardians. Our first variation in the case. Ooh, and we got our first mini. This one is going to the Padres with Joe Musgrove on the mini. Jason Foley on the high number short print, followed by Jordan Leisure on the white border. And another Aqua. This one is going to the Braves with the Cy Young winner, Chris Sale. And there's some numbered action for the White Sox with Touki Toussaint on the refractor. And for Toussaint, he is 51 of 225, putting the White Sox on the board. Yoendris Gomez on the blue border. Oh my goodness. Wow. Thank you, Heritage. That is Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the hand-numbered red autograph. There you go, Dodgers. This is all you need from the whole break. Very, very cool. Heritage has given us a goodie. And for Yamamoto, he is 33 of 75 on the autograph. Very, very cool. Congrats to the Dodgers. That is a biggie. So our first auto today was a darn good one. And some numbered action going to the Cardinals. It is Eric Fetty out of 699. And for Eric, he is 622 of 699. Followed by Tatis on the now and then. Well, my goodness, Heritage came out swinging in this case. Jordan Beck on the high numbered short print. And there's some numbered action for the Pirates. It is Connor Joe. And for Connor, he is 484 of 699. Followed by Bob Gibson on the Enshrined into Cooperstown. Cutter Crawford on the blue border. Jared Jones on the black border. Vidal Brujan on the high number short print. Clayton Beater on the high number short print. Here's Whit Merrifield on the blue border. Johnny Parada on the high number short print. And 2 packs to go here in box number 1. Ryan Fernandez on the high numbered short print. And that is going to do it for box number 1. But my goodness, box number 1 was a winner with that Yoshinobu Yamamoto red ink autograph. Can you top that box too? That's going to be very hard. We're going to lead off with our box topper. It is Fred Lynn going to the Red Sox. And there's some more action for the Dodgers. It is Yamamoto on the Aqua. And there's some numbered action for the Nationals. It is Eddie Rosario out of 699. And for Eddie, he is 686 of 699. Putting the Nationals on the board with some numbered action. And another blue border. This one's going to the Phillies with Aaron Nola. And that's going to be a fun series this weekend with Phillies-Dodgers. Justin Slayton on the high number short print. And there's Kevin Biggio on the white border. Robert Suarez on the high number short print. Jordan Leisure on the high number. And some numbered action going to the Mets. It is Edwin Diaz out of 699. And for Diaz, he is 250 of 699. And blue border going to the Twins with Austin Martin. Will Klein on the high number short print. And we have another Aqua. That one's going to the Twins with Carlos Santana. And Refractor coming up, and that one's going to the Blue Jays with Vladdy Jr. on the Refractor. And for Vladdy, he is 55 of 225. Followed by Mr. October on the Perfectly Programmed. Another blue border. That one is Connor Kaiser. Oh, very nice. Another autograph. This one's going to the Rockies with Hunter Goodman on the rookie card ink. So there you go, Rockies with some Goodman ink. So far we are 2 for 2 on autographs. And some numbered action going to the White Sox. It is Eloy Jimenez. And for Eloy, he is 233 of 699. Stephen Kolek on the high number short print. Nick Lodolo on the high number short print. Another blue border. This one is Tyler Mahle going out to the Rangers. Tobias Myers on the high numbered short print. And another mini. This one's going to the Rangers with Josh Smith on the mini. And final pack here of box number 2. Max Schumann on the high numbered short print. All right, brings us to box number 3. And our box topper this round is going to the Guardians with Gavin Williams. And Aqua is Pedro Pajes, going to the Cardinals on the Aqua. And some numbered action for the Rockies. It is Ezequiel Tovar. And for Tovar, he is 557 of 699. So Rockies got an auto in our last box and getting some numbered action in this round. And blue border is Matt Waldron. Jordan Leisure on the high number short print. And white border going to the Pirates with Rowdy Tellez. And Aqua going to the Brewers with Robert Gasser. And refractor coming up, and this one's going to the Giants with Tyler Rogers. And for the Rogers refractor, he is 51 of 225, followed by Adolis Garcia on the Now and Then. And blue border is going to the Pirates with Chapman. And we did get a mem this round, going to the Yankees with Mr. Aaron Judge on the Clubhouse Collection memorabilia card. And very nice, there is a pinstripe in there. I feel like any time you get a Yankees home jersey mem, you should get a stripe. So that is our first relic of the case, but it is for the MVP winner, so we'll take it. And some numbered action for Framber Valdez. And for Valdez, he is 366 of 699, putting the Astros on the board. Followed by Mr. Paul Skeens on the rookie performers. Clayton Beater on the high number short print. Will Klein on the high number short print. And some numbered action going to the Red Sox. It is Connor Wong. And for Connor, he is 493 of 699. Bo Naylor on the blue border. Robert Suarez on the high number short print. And our mini is going to the Padres with Profar on the mini. Stephen Kolek on the high number short print. Tobias Myers on the high number. Ellie De La Cruz on the rookie performers. And blue border this round is Ryan Helsley. Ooh, nice. A black bordered, black refractor, I should say, to 75 of Christian Scott. And for Christian, he is 19 of 75 on the black refractor. Followed by Max Schumann on the high numbered short print. Julio Rodriguez on the perfectly programmed. And final pack here of box number 3. Justin Slayton on the high number short print. And that brings us to box number 4. And our box topper this round is going to the Royals with Mr. Bobby Witt Jr. And there's Declan Cronin on the numbered action. So another one for the White Sox. And for Cronin, he is 568 of 699. Blue border going to the Brewers with Rhys Hoskins. There's Michael King on the high number short print. And white border of Austin Hayes going to the Phillies. And we do have another Aqua. That one is Chas McCormick. And there's an Aqua of Jason Foley. And very nice for the Red Sox, it is Tristan Casas on the refractor. And for Tristan, he is 51 of 225. Blaze Alexander on the blue border. And we have got another mem. This one is going to the Halos with Anthony Rendon on the Clubhouse Collection. And oh my, is that jersey clean. So there you go, Halos on the Rendon memorabilia card. And there's Drew Rom out of 699. And for Drew, he is 213 of 699. Followed by J-Dom on the rookie performers. Joey Loperfido on the high number short print. Leo Rivas on the high number short print. And there's Eduardo Rodriguez out of 699. And for Eduardo, he's number 14 of 699. And blue border of Tobias Myers. Ben Brown on the high numbered short print. And the mini this round is going to the Astros with Josh Hader. Eloy Jimenez on the high number short print. Nick Ahmed on the high number short print. Jackson Churio on the rookie performers. And there's Kenley Jansen on the blue border. And we've had, wow, we have found gold. Very cool. Some super low numbered action going to the Blue Jays with Whit Merrifield on the gold. Very nice. And for Whit, he is 2 of 5. So there you go, Blue Jays on the super low numbered Merrifield. Followed by Rotary Munoz on the high numbered short print. Ronald Acuna on the perfectly programmed. Yeah, this case is pretty good so far, man. 4 boxes in, and we got a red ink auto of Yamamoto, and now numbered card all the way down to 5. So let's see what other goodies this case has for us. David Banuelos on the high numbered short print. And that's going to end for box number 4. Ooh, very nice. Our box topper this round is Clayton Kershaw. A little Kersh action on the box topper. And our aqua this round is the 2024 rookie pitchers. So that is another one for the random machine at the end of the break. And our numbered action is going to the Braves with Eddie Rosario. And for Eddie, he is 6 of 699. Followed by Mike Schmidt on the perfectly programmed. And there's Kyle Hurt on the blue border. And now we have a black refractor to 75 going to the Rangers with the World Series 2023. And for this one, it is 30 of 75. Followed by Jordan Beck on the high number short print. And white border going to the Dodgers with Michael Kopech. And there's an aqua of Keaton Winn. And refractor is going to the Halos with little Trey Cabbage action. And for Cabbage, he is 55 of 225 on the refractor. Followed by Imanaga on the rookie performers. There's Jordan Montgomery on the blue border. And nice, we found another autograph. This one is going to the Cubbies with Daniel Palencia on the ink. So there you go, Cubbies on the board with some ink. And that is our third auto of our first 4 boxes. So very, very good, or 5, I should say. So far, the autos are leading 3-2 on the memorabilia cards. And there's some numbered action for the Dodgers. It is Evan Phillips. And for Phillips, he is 362 of 699. White border going to the Rangers with Cole Winn. Pedro Pajes on the high numbered short print. And 2024 rookie pitchers. This one is all Giants, though. 218 of 699. Irving Lopez on the blue border. Vidal Brujan on the high numbered short print. Jason Foley on the high numbered short print. Johnny Parada on the high number. And there's Cody Bellinger on the blue border. Ryan Fernandez on the high number short print. And final pack here of box number 5. And there's Zach Little on the high number short print. All right, that brings us to box number 6. And our box topper is Shohei Ohtani. So there's another box topper for the Dodgers. We did see Kirsch earlier. Robert Suarez on the high numbered short print. And we have found our hot box as well. And there's Cade Marlowe on our first purple refractor. So we should see a purple refractor in each and every pack. Willie Castro on the aqua. And purple is going to Brandon Marsh. And there's Cade Smith on the refractor. And for Cade, he is 4 of 225. And then Andres Jimenez on the purple. Justin Turner on the blue border. And Justin always looks good in blue. Followed by Alan Winans on the purple. And we have got a mem. It is going to the Phillies with Alec Boehm on the Clubhouse Collection. Followed by Alika Williams on the purple. And there's 2024 rookie pitchers, but this one is all Astros. 594 of 699. Followed by Harmon Killebrew. And then Brendan Rodgers on the purple. Johnny Parada on the high number short print. Followed by Alex Spees on the purple. Brendan Donovan on the purple. Ryan Fernandez on the high number short print, followed by Jordan Beck on the purple. And there's Cade Smith on the aqua, followed by Andy Pajes on the purple. Prelander Baroa on the numbered action. And for Baroa, he is 329 of 699. And behind him is going to be Now and Then for Ellie De La Cruz. And then Angel Felipe on the purple. Carlos Santana on the blue border, followed by Cade Smith on the purple. Stephen Kolek on the high numbered short print, and then Andrew Bellotti on the purple. Clayton Beater on the high number, and then Austin Meadows on the purple. There's Jason Foley on the purple. Brandon Pfaadt on the blue, followed by Marcus Stroman on the imp. Oh, color swap there for Marcus Stroman. And then Andrew Benintendi on the purple. And we got a black refractor going to the Guardians with Cade Smith. And for Cade, he is 10 of 75 on the black refractor. And then Ben Joyce on the purple. Austin Hayes on the purple. There's Reynaldo Lopez on the white border, followed by Anthony Veneziano on the purple. Jordan Beck on the high numbered short print, and then Austin Meadows on the purple. And there's Randy Rodriguez on the numbered action. And for Randy, he is 148 of 699. And then Joey Loperfido on the purple. And that leaves us 3 packs to go here in the hot box. Nick Martini on the blue, followed by Andrew Bellotti on the purple. Pedro Paez on the high number, followed by Carlos Santana on the purple. And our final purple is going to be 2024 rookie pitchers. So another one that will go into the random machine at the end of the break. All right, everybody, we have made it through 6 boxes. So we are at the halfway point. 6 down, 6 to go. Come on, Heritage. What more goodies do you have for us? We started off with absolute fire with that Yamamoto red ink autograph. It is tough to find a better hit in the rest of the boxes. And there's George Brett on the box topper. Ryan Fernandez on the high number. Andy Pajes on the blue border. Zach Little on the high number. And there's another mini. This one's going to the Giants with Keaton Wynn on the mini. Jack Leiter on the aqua. And there's Tom Cosgrove on the refractor. And for Tom, he is 55 of 225. Followed by Mookie Betts on the perfectly programmed. Uriel Rodriguez on the blue border. And we got another Alec Bohm Mim. So that is the second Alec Bohm Clubhouse collection going to the Phillies. So you got 2 chunks of the jersey now. And very cool. That is Freddie Freeman's 2000th hit on the 23 highlights. And for Freddie, he is 652 of 699. There's Alhurst Montero on the black refractor. And for Montero, he is 32 of 75. Followed by Rodri Munoz on the high number. Vidal Brujan on the high number. And there's Craig Kimbrell on the 23 highlights from his 400th save. And for Kimbrell, he is 74 of 699. Nick Gordon on the blue border. Jason Foley on the high number. Nick Ahmed on the high number. There's Cam Eden on the Aqua. And Gavin Stone. And for Gavin, he is 529 of 699. So there's another numbered card for the Dodgers. Cade Smith on the blue border. Ooh, very nice. That is Colt Keith on the variation. So a little action for the Tigers with the color variation for Colt Keith. Pedro Paez on the high number. Andy Paez on the rookie performers. And there's white border going to the Pirates with Jared Jones. And final pack here of box number 7. Jordan Beck on the high number. All right, that leaves us with 5 boxes to go in this one. Come on, last 5. Do you have another just awesome auto for us? We started off with such a big one with Yamamoto. Come on. Let's see one more big auto. And we're going to get a buyback this round. And this one is going to the Pirates with Ramon Hernandez on the buyback. And that is our first buyback so far in the case, too. Every other one had been just a box topper. So let's see if we go on a streak of buybacks. Eloy Jimenez on the high number. There's a little action for the Padres. It is Jackson Merrill on the Aqua. Emerson Hancock out of 699. And for Emerson, he is 407 of 699. It's a little action there for the Mariners. Followed by Jackson Holiday on the rookie performer. There's Darryl Hernandez on the blue border. Ben Brown on the high numbered short print. And we got another mini. This one's going to the Twins with Jordan Balazovic on the mini. Jorge Barosa on the white border, followed by Nick Lodolo on the high numbered short print. There's Christopher Morel on the Aqua. And nice Teoscar Hernandez on the refractor. So, man, Dodgers have really cleaned up so far in the break. And for Hernandez, he is 55 of 225 on the refractor. There's Alex Bregman on the blue border. And we got some ink. This time it is going to the Braves with Forrest Wall on the autograph. So there you go, Braves. And some action for the Padres. It is Fernando Tatis Jr. out of 699. And for Tatis, he is 154 of 699. And there's another one for the random at the end of the break. It is the 75 most valuable players with Fred Lynn and Joe Morgan. And for this one, it is 413 of 699. But this one will be a simple left and right on the random. Every other one we found so far have been the quad cards. So we will do 2 randoms for the duals and for the quads. There's Addison Barger on the blue border. Joey Loperfido on the high numbered short print. Addison Barger on the high numbered short print. David Manuelos on the high number, followed by Justin Slayton on the white border. There's Travis Darnard on the blue border. Michael King on the high number short print. And there's Jazz Chisholm Jr. on the black border. Leo Rivas on the high number. And final pack here of box number 8. There's Logan O'Hoppe on the white border. All right, box number 9. What do you got for us? We're going to lead off with Blake Snell on the box topper. That one is going to the Giants on that Snell. There's Matt Sawyer on the Aqua. And Elias Diaz out of 699. And for Elias, he is 652 of 699. Followed by Bobby Wood Jr. on the Perfectly Programmed. There's Corbin Burns on the blue border. Max Schumann on the high numbered short print. Logan Porter on the white border. There's Sean Mania on the Aqua. And Weston Wilson on the refractor. And for Wilson, he is 51 of 225. Followed by Wyatt Langford on the rookie performers. K-Wei Tang on the blue border. And there's some ink. It is going to the Mariners with Jorge Polanco on the autograph. So there you go, Mariners. We saw Emerson Hancock earlier on some numbered action, and now finding Jorge Polanco on some ink. And there's Emmanuel Valdez out of 699. And for Valdez, he is 379 of 699. So some action for the Bo Sox. And there's 2024 rookie pitchers on the white border. Yet another one for the random machine at the end of the break. There's Justin Slayton on the high numbered. And 2024 rookie infielders. This one is 122 of 699. And this one is 4 different teams. So Tigers, Rangers, Cardinals, and Giants will be eligible on that random. There's Michael Bush on the blue border. Jordan Leisure on the high numbered short print. And our mini this time is going to the Mets with Jesse Winker on the mini. Will Klein on the high numbered short print. There's Addison Barger on the high numbered. And blue border this round is going to the Royals with MJ Melendez. And there's Ryan Fernandez on the black refractor. And for Ryan, he is 33 of 75. And final pack here of box number 9. Tobias Myers on the high numbered short print. All right, we have hit double digits here to box number 10. And our box topper this round is going to the Yankees with Anthony Rizzo. Logan O'Hoppe on the blue border. Clayton Beeter on the high numbered short print. Johnny Parada on the high numbered. There's Stephen Kolek on the high numbered. Zach Little on the high number. And our numbered action is going to the Brew Crew with Devin Williams. And for Devin, he is 619 of 699. Followed by Colt Keith on the Rookie Performers. Rowdy Tellez on the blue border. And there's Jordan Beck on the high numbered short print. Joe Morgan on the perfectly programmed. Pedro Plajas on the high numbered short print. There's Kenley Jansen on the aqua. Tristan Gray on the refractor. And for Tristan, he is 51 of 225. Eric Fetty on the blue border. Very nice. Some action for the Cubbies. It is Ben Brown on the autograph. So there you go, Cubbies, with some Ben Brown ink. And there's DJ LeMahieu out of 699. And for DJ, he is 658 of 699. Vidal Brujan on the high numbered short print. And then we have Josh Bell on the mini. There's Colin Selby out of 699. And for Selby, he is 640 of 699. There's Teoscar Hernandez on the aqua. Max Schumann on the blue border. Ooh, very cool. For the Astros, it is Dusty Baker on the black refractor. And for Dusty, he is 54 of 75 on the black refractor. Followed by Ryan Fernandez on the high number. I always get a kick out of finding Dusty Baker. He is just a baseball lifer. Such a cool dude. And final pack here of box number 10. There's Blake Snell on the white border. All right, everybody, we have made it to box number 11. And our box topper this round is going to the Mariners with Julio Rodriguez. Nasim Nunez on the Aqua, followed by, oh no, just the regular Marcus Stroman. And there's Chaz McCormick out of 699. And for Chaz, he is 66 of 699. Followed by Wyatt Langford on the rookie performers. There's Clayton Beeter on the blue border. Robert Suarez on the high numbered short print. There's JD Martinez on the white border. Matt Carpenter on the Aqua. There's Wade Meckler on the refractor. And for Meckler, he is 160 of 225. Jackson Rutledge on the blue border. And we got some ink. This one's going to the Blue Jays with Davis Schneider on the autograph. So there you go, Blue Jays. Did see that Whit Merrifield earlier to 5. Now some ink for the Blue Jay stack. There's Coco Montez out of 699. And for Coco, he is 56 of 699. There's Cutter Crawford on the white border, followed by Ryan Fernandez on the high numbered short print. Stephen Kolek on the high numbered. Connor Kaiser out of 699. And for Connor, he is 428 of 699. There's James Paxton on the blue border, followed by Nick Martini. Clayton Beater on the high number short print. Johnny Parada on the high number short print. Justin Slayton on the high number. And then there's another color variation. This one is Yuki Matsui on the color variation. Raciel Iglesias on the blue border. Jordan Leisure on the high number. And final pack here of box number 11. Will Klein on the high number short print. All right, everybody, we have made it to our final box of the break. Come on, final box, what goodies do you have for us? We're going to start off with Aaron Nola on the box topper. There's Orion Kirkering on the aqua. Eli Morgan out of 699. And for Eli, he is 474 of 699. There's Gavin Stone on the blue border. David Banuelos on the high number. Quinn Priester on the white border. Michael King on the high numbered short print. And there's Clay Holmes out of 699. And for Clay, he is 202 of 699. A little more action for the Yankees in our final box. There's Ramon Laureano on the blue border. And another black refractor. This one's going to the Rays with Zach Eflin. And for Zach, he is 11 of 75. Followed by Leo Rivas on the high number. Ben Brown on the high numbered short print. There's Cutter Crawford on the aqua. Weinzel Perez on the refractor. And for Perez, he is 51 of 225. Followed by George Brett on the perfectly programmed. There's Joe Musgrove on the blue border. Ooh, very nice. Another one for the Cubbies. That is Ben Brown, autograph number 2. So very cool. Cubbies doubling up on the Ben Brown ink. And there's Indy Rodriguez out of 699. And for Rodriguez, he is 428 of 699. Bo Naylor on the white border. Followed by Eloy Jimenez on the high numbered short print. There was Jason Foley on the high numbered short print. And that is Yuki Matsui on the image variation. So very weird. We saw Matsui earlier on a color variation and now here on the image. Cole Winn on the blue border. Nick Ahmed on the high number short print. And that leaves us with 2 packs to go in this one. And final pack of the break. Oh, we got a little last pack magic today. There's Rodri Munoz on the high number short print. So nothing major in our last pack.
just randoms for.
Oh, okay,
later,
for sure.
And then outside of the hits that need to be random.
Okay.
That's just black and white, and then ink numbered.
Okay.
Men's, and then minis, and then short prints, and then just the random there.
Okay, for sure. And then could you set up the quad random and dual random? For quad, just go top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's see how this one shook out. And man, in our very first box today, we found Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the red ink autograph. Such an awesome hit. And then the rest of our autographs are not numbered. Leading off with Ben Brown, ×2, Davis Schneider, Jorge Polanco, Forrest Wall, Daniel Palencia, and Hunter Goodman. Next up, we'll go through our relics. We found Alec Boehm twice, Anthony Rendon, and Mr. Aaron Judge. Our numbered action, we got as low as 5 today with Whit Merrifield. So there you go, Blue Jays on the super low numbered action. Next up, we have our black refractors to 75. Starting off with the World Series to 2023. That one is going to the Rangers. Zach Eflin, Dusty Baker, Ryan Fernandez, Elvis Montero, Cade Smith, and Christian Scott. Next up, we have our refractors to 225. Leading off with Wenceel Perez, Wade Meckler, Tristan Gray, Weston Wilson, Teoscar Hernandez, Tristan Casas, Tyler Rogers, Tom Cosgrove, Cade Smith, Trey Cabbage, Vladdy Jr., and finally, Touki Toussaint. Next up is all of our numbered action to 699. Yeah, the Dodgers did so good, man. So good. Obviously leading off with that Yamamoto. And all of our hits to 699. We're starting with Indy Rodriguez, Connor Joe, Eduardo Rodriguez, Evan Phillips, Drew Rom, Declan Cronin, Prelander Baroa, Elias Diaz, Eli Morgan, Coco Montez, Chaz McCormick, Connor Wong, Framber Valdez, Ezekiel Tovar, Clay Holmes, Connor Kaiser, Emmanuel Valdez, Emerson Hancock, Eloy Jimenez, Devin Williams, Randy Rodriguez, Gavin Stone, Fernando Tatis Jr., DJ LeMahieu, Colin Selby, Eric Fetty, Eddie Rosario, Edwin Diaz, Eddie Rosario, Craig Kimbrell, Freddie Freeman. That is Astros pitchers there. Giants pitchers. One for the random machine. Other for the random machine. And our final one for the random. And next up, let's go through some of our short prints. We did find one black and white variation going to the Guardians with Lane Thomas. And then 2 color swaps, one for Colt Keith and one for Marcus Stroman. And then Yuki Matsui on the image variation. And we did find 175 buyback of Ramon Hernandez. And our minis, we found Josh Bell, Jesse Winker, Jordan Balazovic, Keaton Wynn, Josh Hader, Profar, Josh Smith, and Joe Musgrove. And then one quick look at our box toppers. Aaron Nola, Anthony Rizzo, Julio Rodriguez, George Brett, Shohei, Kirsch, Bobby Witt Jr., Fred Lynn, Gavin Williams, Christian Encarnacion Strand, and finally, Blake Snell. And last piece of business is our randoms. We'll start off with the quad random. And like always, we're going to use random.org to decide the fate of our randoms. So that is our list right there for the quad randoms. As you can see, top left, top right, bottom left, and bottom right. So we're going to roll our virtual dice. And hold on, let me grab it. All right, our virtual dice. Let's see, what are they going to roll? They have rolled an 11. 5 on the left and 6 on the right for a total of 11. So we're going to go back to our quad list first and randomize it 11 times. Whichever one is at the top of the 11th roll, they will be the winner. And they will get the best card. For some of these spots, we do have some of the black and white borders. So the winner will get the best card, the lowest numbered action. And the winner is going to be the top right spot. So, for example, this one will go to the Rangers since Justin Foscue is in the top right. And this one will go to the Marlins since Anthony Maldonado is in the top right. And next up, we will do our left-right random for the 75 most valuable players between the Red Sox and Reds. So let's roll our dice again. And the dice have rolled a 9 this round. So we'll go back to our list and we're going to randomize it 9 times. Whoever's on top of the 9th roll, that is the winner. And the winning side is the right side. So this card will be going to the Reds with Joe Morgan there on the right. All right, everybody, that is going to do it for today with Heritage. We do have several more breaks going on today, including a couple different footballs and a couple different Marvels. So come back to the channel, come hang out while we rip cards. Thanks, everybody, and we will see y'all next time. Bye.